Welcome everyone to day 2 of Relay for Life. We have so much in store for you tonight. Not one, but 2 musical performances, games night, and we have the opportunity to listen to speeches from cancer survivors. I also want to remind everyone to check out our session rooms available at any time. You can learn how to make chocolate zucchini bread, make delicious cocktails or mocktails, take pictures in a virtual photo booth, and so much more. Continue to send your pictures and videos to our Instagram and Facebook. We love seeing all your faces and seeing people walking. For now, it's my pleasure to introduce the first of 2 musical performances tonight, Hunter Sheridan. Hunter is a Canadian musician whose music delivers introspective, soulful songwriting and warm melodies that weave a euphoric atmosphere. Hunter's writings highlight self-discovery, honest lyrics, and dynamic arrangements, connecting with listeners across music genres. He began releasing his music in 2019 with the release of Skin and Bones, the first single off his debut album, receiving features on Spotify's Folk Favorites and Folk and Friends. While his latest single, To You, My Friend, was featured in Songwriter Magazine, you can find his debut album, Life is a Dream, and their latest single on all streaming platforms now. Let's give a warm welcome to Hunter.
Hi, my name is Hunter Sheridan. I'm a singer-songwriter from Guelph, Ontario. Thanks to the University of Guelph Relay for Life for having me as a performer today. I'm going to play you some music from the album I put out last year, as well as some stuff I have coming out this year. You can find my music wherever you stream, and you can follow me on social media at Hunter Sheridan Music. Okay, the first song I'm going to play for you here is the first single from my debut album that I put out last year in May. This one is called Skin and Bones. Walking down the road on a Saturday night as I'm feeling unsteady. I'm losing my mind, just said without you is where I've been. I'm looking for a way, out of this place, but it seems I'm bound. I've lost my way, you said without you is you're where I've been. All that I know is that I'm just made of skin and bones. All that I see is a man that I've made out to be. And all that I know is that I'm just made of skin and bones. I don't know why, but I can't think twice. In the moments all pass like a carousel ride. You said without you is you're where I've been. And blue skies, sunrise, fade away, and all I see is moonlight. Yeah, where am I? All that I know is that I'm just made of skin and bones. All that I see is a man that I've made out to be. And all that I know is that I'm just made of skin and bones. Of skin and bones, of skin and bones, of skin and bones, of skin and bones, of skin and bones. Yeah, the first album I put out is called Life is a Dream. I put it out last May, and you can find it kind of anywhere you listen to music. This next one I'm going to play for you is a bit of a new one. It hasn't been released yet, but there is a kind of a live session on YouTube right now of just the acoustic version. Kind of what I'm going to do for you now, but the full band version's coming out early this year. And this one's called Without a Sound. It's an open D tuning, so give me a second here. Not all hearts beat at the same time. Maybe yours and mine were always intertwined. I'll always need you in my corner to fight it when I need you more than ever. When I need you there to save me from the fray, will you be there as my shoulder every day? Told you then I'd never turn around. You set me high, lit me right up off the ground. And I heard you say without a sound, I felt lost, but now I'm found. Don't let me down, don't let me down. Take a piece of every story, save a minute from a moment lost in time, and I'll take in the glory in your eyes. And can we piece it all together? Will you be there at the end of my days? Now I need you more than ever. This time, told you then I'd never turn around. You set me high, lit me right up off the ground. And I heard you say without a sound, I felt lost, but now I'm found. Don't let me down, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Turn around. You set me high, lit me right up off the ground. And I heard you say without a sound, I felt lost, but now I'm found. Don't let me down, don't let me down. Don't let me down, don't let me down. All right, that one's called Without a Sound, and it's coming out sometime early this year. This next one I'm going to play for you is another track off of my debut album. This one's called That Night. don't ever wanna go back to that night. 3 a.m., let's pretend that I'm alright. On the front porch, you're turning off the lights. I don't ever wanna go back to that night. No, I don't wanna go, but I gotta know. These things, they happen for a reason, like the tide from the moon and the seasons. I won't lie, I've got this feeling. Pack my bags in the car, put the keys in. No, I don't wanna know, but I gotta go back to that night. I've always thought that time was on my side. I was wrong, just along for the ride. You can say that I've never tried. It turns out we're just not right. These things, they happen for a reason, like the tide from the moon and the seasons. I won't lie, I've got this feeling. Pack my bags in the car, put the keys in. Now I'm floating on the edge, just when it all pulls away. I've always gotta go back to that night. Like a flame in the dark, let it burn bright. Always close, but just out of sight. I've always gotta go back to that night. I've always gotta go, because I gotta know. These things, they happen for a reason, like the tide from the moon and the seasons. This feeling, pack my bags in the car, put the keys in. Pack my bags in the car, put the keys in. 'Cause I don't wanna know, but I gotta go back to that night. All right, this is another new one. It's probably coming out a bit closer to the summer. But it's called Michigan. Always in the morning, when your eyes are wide open, no warning, push and pull of the ocean. Try to understand all the roles we play. Before time moves on, I wanna say, driving with the windows down that night through Michigan. Even though he didn't make a sound, I was all in. All the interstates we've passed, try to make a moment last. Going slow, but it felt so fast. Since Michigan, it was in Ann Arbor, You said we're right where we should be. I never saw it coming. Now you're always dancing in my head, and my mind is running. I'm thinking about what you said. We were driving with the windows down that night through Michigan. Even though we didn't make a sound, I was all in. All the interstates we've passed, try to make a moment last. Going slow but it felt so fast. Since Michigan, can't seem to hold it back. That night it echoes, headlights and motels pass. Hold tight, don't let go. Hold tight, don't let go. We were driving with the windows down that night through Michigan. Even though we didn't make a sound, I was all in. All the interstates we've passed, try to make a moment last. Going slow but it felt so fast. Since Michigan. All right, I hope you've all been doing well and having a great start to the year. I'm going to try something new here and play a song that I just finished writing today, and I've only been working on it the last week or two, so I just wanted to play something kind of brand new. It doesn't even have a name yet, so... Got this photo of you, and babe, you know that it haunts me. If I could freeze the frame, would life really pass right by me? But you know it gets hard when it all moves so fast, as we all spin around, moving on from the past. Breathe it in and breathe it out. And watch the sun go down. Even if I could write all the words on my mind, try to tell you that I would be here, never leave your side. If we could spend our days with nothing to do, you know somehow I feel like I need more time with you. No, I drive all night just to see you for half the time that it took me to make my way down I-95. When you see that picture, do the memories hit your heart? With the sunset in the backdrop, and you're playing that old guitar. Even if I could write all the words on my mind, try to tell you that I would be here, never leave your side. We could spend our days with nothing to do. Oh, that somehow I feel like I need more time with you. With you. Breathe it in and breathe it out. We'll watch the sun go down. Even if I could write all the words on my mind, try to tell you that I would be here, never leave your side. We could spend our days with nothing to do. You know somehow I feel like I need more time with you. You know, somehow I feel like I need more time with you.
Wow, that was amazing, Hunter. What did you think? Can't get enough of Hunter? You can find all his music, videos, and merchandise on his website at www.huntersheridanmusic.com. He also offers online music lessons for guitar and piano through his teaching business, Fulton Music Lessons, and rumor has it he has another single coming out later this month. All these details and links to Hunter's pages will be on our social media as well as in the description of his interview in our session room. Thanks again, Hunter. That was an incredible performance. Now for our second musical performance of the night, I am delighted to introduce Paige Rutledge. With the combination of her catchy lyrics and energetic presence, country singer-songwriter Paige Rutledge will be sure to have you singing along. Paige found her love for country music at a young age and has always been drawn to the authenticity and honesty in the lyrics. Paige has played at music festivals and events across Ontario and performing in showcases held by the Country Music Association of Ontario. Paige also recently graduated from the University of Guelph in April of 2020. That is a stacked resume, so you can tell that this girl is awfully talented. Let's give a warm welcome to Paige.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us today at Relay for Life. My name is Paige Rutledge, and I am so excited to be part of this event that's for such a great cause. I just graduated from Guelph in April, and I'm definitely missing Guelph and all the campus vibes and just being in a place that really became a second home. So I'm really happy to still be able to be a part of these events. And although we can't be there in person this year, I'm super hopeful for next year. But you know, at least we can connect virtually. So I'm gonna play some songs for you guys today, some originals. I got a cover in there that hopefully we're all gonna sing along to. But yeah, so this first one is unreleased. I wrote it about 2 years ago, which seems really crazy because it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But this one is called All the Things I Shouldn't Do. It's one of my absolute favorites. It's on my list, you know, to get in there and to record one day. So you get a little sneak peek now. This is called All the Things I Shouldn't Do. Thank you. Hopefully you were up singing and dancing. I call that one my little bop. Bop is like one of my favorite words. I love describing songs as a bop. And I'm like, yeah, that is my song. That is my bop. So hopefully you felt the same way. So I got into music really young. Actually really just always loved to sing. Loved Shania Twain growing up. And just always wanted to be Shania Twain. I went to my first concert with my mom when I was so young, and I don't even remember this, but driving home in the car, I told her, I'm going to be Shania Twain when I grow up. And you know, here we are so many years later chasing this dream and working hard to get there one day. So it's exciting. It's fun. And I'm just really, again, I know I say this all the time, but this past year has been tough for everybody. And you know, the music industry has suffered a lot, as well as so many other industries. And I am just incredibly thankful for any opportunity that comes at this point to play a live stream, to play a show. And I can't wait until we can get back into the live environment and listen to live music together and just sing together and dance together. And I think that's going to be a really special day when we're able to do that again. So like I said, I graduated from Guelph in April, and so it's like newly out into the world and just kind of exploring music and working hard to see where things can go. So I was fortunate enough to play at the Bullring almost every single week, and I love the Bullring. Some of my fondest memories are playing at the Bullring or playing shows in Guelph. I also did the downtown scene, played McCabe's a lot, which was one of my favorite places to go on the weekend and just sing for everybody and meet so many people in the Guelph community. So if you're watching this and maybe you've been at McCabe's when I was playing, maybe you've been at the Bullring, so hey, nice to see everybody again. I released this song, I guess it's been 2 years ago now, maybe 3, I don't even remember, but it's been 2 or 3 years ago. Time has just flown by this past bit. I guess it's 3. Wow, yeah, 3 years ago. So I released a song called Just Friends, and at this point I was working on my second EP, and this was the lead single off of it. And it was kind of a really cool experience because I was just, you know, kind of really starting to understand the whole process of like figuring out who you want to be as an artist. And I was diving in and digging into who is Paige Rutledge and what do I want to say in music and what do I want to write about. And this song I chose to be the single just because it's one of my favorites that I've had the pleasure of recording. But I also got to do a music video, and I was like, this is really fun. Like, this is such a wonderful taste of the industry and all the things that can come out of it. So if you like this one, Just Friends, it is already out there. Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you listen to your music, you are going to find it. And on YouTube, we got the music video up there. So here we go. This is Just Friends. Perhaps you may have seen me play around Guelph before and you're like, hey, I recognize that song. Yeah, because I played it a lot. And it was really cool, actually, because when I would play this song at the bull ring, it actually, like, people would sing along, listening. And I'm like, that's a really cool and, like, a really special thing. So, yeah, like I said, Guelph was really, like, a second home to me. And I recently actually just played the Hillside Inside Festival, which is their winter version of the festival, and it was amazing. Like, it was such a wonderful experience, and that was kind of the first thing I got to do this year, to be back in the Guelph community. So it's been a great year so far. We're a couple months in, and I've already been so involved in the Guelph community, which I'm glad I haven't lost touch with, because like I've said so many times now, Guelph has been such a special place to me, especially the university and all of the wonderful people I met there along my journey in my time at Guelph. So I got into, like I said, just kind of before I went into my last song there, music quite young, and was influenced by Shania Twain, like I had said. But I also started songwriting quite young, and I didn't really know. I've always been like this passionate, I'll say passionate, dramatic, like loved being in the spotlight, but also I've always had like something to say. Like, I have a story to tell, and I know that I want to be that person that can, tell their story or help people through a story. So I turned to songwriting because I was like, this is really cool, and like, I love to sing, and what a wonderful way to tell my story, tell my version of the truth in music, while hoping that people can find their connection within my songs. And someone that I really admire for that is Dolly Parton. And I think Dolly Parton is one, I shouldn't say the best, but that's my opinion, I think. But I do think she's one of the best songwriters, because she's a storyteller. And I think we all love a good story at the end of the day. And that's something that's really drawn me into country music, and the reason I pursue country music, because I think the lyrics are so authentic and just the stories are real. And we all can find our version of the truth in songs, and that's what I strive for as a songwriter. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do a Dolly Parton song today, because, she's my gal. We all love Dolly. This is my personal favorite. This is Jolene. So please feel free to sing along, dance along. I said in all my virtual streams that if you record yourself singing and dancing, I've had people send it to me, and it's been so fun. You can send it to me over social media. So while we're on social media, I guess we should talk about this. I am everywhere on social media. You can find me at Paige Rutledge, and it would be super cool to connect with some more friends in Guelph. So, like I said, record yourself singing, record yourself dancing, or just get up and sing and dance along with me. This is Jolene. Well, thank you. I'm hoping that you sang along with me. I'm sure you guys did. How can you resist Jolene, right? So I got one more song left in my set today at Relay for Life. So I just want to say again, thank you so much for tuning in and listening to me play. And thank you for being a part of Relay for Life. Obviously, this is a wonderful, wonderful cause, and it's just so special. And it's special that we can still come together as a community to do things, even if it has to be virtually. So, obviously, we're in a pandemic. We all know that. So this past year has been a really growing year, I would say, for me. So I completely turned to music when the world shut down and when we had to, lock ourselves up for the first time. And I actually was fortunate to spend pretty much still to this day the majority of my time up north at my cottage. And this is definitely my happy place. This is my creative place. And a couple of years, or not a couple, I should say 10 years ago, not a couple, 10 years ago, my dad got us a tiki bar at the cottage. And the tiki bar just sits and looks out to the lake, and we get the most beautiful sunsets. And so growing up, I used to perform my concerts from the tiki bar, invite the road down, be like, all right, here is my weekly show. But it's also a place where I sit and I write my music. And like I said, I was fortunate enough to spend most of my time up there during the pandemic at the tiki bar. So my cousin, Alex, is also involved in music. He's in a really super awesome band called Valley. And so him and I were up there, and our family was joking with us one day because Tiki's the place where everybody gathers. And they're like, why doesn't Tiki have a theme song? Like, we all spend every weekend here singing and dancing and hanging out, staying up way too late together, and we don't have a theme song to go with it. So we looked at each other and we're like, yeah, that could be a fun quarantine project, to write a song, like write a theme song for Tiki and see what happens. So we ended up writing the song, and then we were like, oh yeah, we got to record this. So we turned the tiki bar and our cottages into a recording studio, and we produced it up there, recorded everything, and here we are now. Take Me Back to Tiki is out for the world. I released it at the end of October, and to date, it's my most streamed song, and I got radio play in the States with it, and it's just been this wild, wild, crazy adventure. I cannot thank people enough for the support on Take Me Back to Tiki. So if you do not have a tiki bar, this song is more about finding that place, where you spend your time with your friends and you make some of your most special memories. And maybe that is Guelph. Maybe that's where you are currently, and that's a really special thing. So this song is about going back to that special place, taking yourself back to those memories with your favorite people. And yeah, I really hope you guys like this one. This is from the heart. This is called Take Me Back to Tiki. Hot day, can't wait to hit the place across the lake. Cold drink, close friends, won't count all the shots we take. We know we'll be hung through the week, but it's fine, it's fine. Luke on the radio, drink in my hand, it's alright, it's alright. Take me back to So, like I said, that is Take Me Back to Tiki. It is my current single, available everywhere. And so, once again, thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me today. And thank you for being a part of Relay for Life. And I truly, truly, truly miss Guelph, and I am so thankful to be a part of this event today. So again, my name is Paige Rutledge. Connect with me. Let me know what you think. Let me know how things are going. I'm all over social media. Paige Rutledge is where you can find me. iTunes, Spotify, all of the above. So again, thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see everybody again live so soon. Bye.
That was incredible, Paige. Thank you so much. These performances just keep getting better and better, and you can check out Paige's latest single, Take Me Back to Tiki, on Spotify, Apple Music, and all streaming platforms like Hunter. All the details and links to keep up with Paige's music will be on our social media and in the description of her interview in our session room. It's been a pleasure to showcase such wonderful local talent. It's time to become competitive and join us in a games night hosted by Greg.